Welcome back. We promised and we deliver. He's here. One God himself.
Yeah. Who's here? Who?
You are here.
Yes.
Stonebwoy joins us, and it's for a good reason. He'll be telling you all about what he's got coming up and how you can participate in just a moment. But of course, we'll spend some time chatting with the man himself about more things that he's been.
This seat is a hot seat.
That's right. Oh, how hot!
Position myself.
One saw AC man.
That be the boy. I am very chill already.
All right, listen. If Stonebwoy is feeling hot, then maybe he needs one of these temperature guns from Kingdom Books and Stationery. They are really the best on the market with precise non-contact measurements. They come with the automatic data hold and auto power off. It has got this backlight LCD display, so you can use it in the dark. And of course, you can set an alarm value on it, among other things. If you want to buy in bulk, call our friends at Kingdom Books and Stationery. Here's the number: 050-140-1050. Or just go and visit them. They've got shops all across the country, and their head office is at Usu Akoje Junction.
I'm talking about COVID. Here are some prevention tips. Now, avoid touching your face because you can get the virus on your hands from touching surfaces like countertops, doorknobs, laptops, and cell phones. Also, avoid touching your mouth, nose, and eyes, or biting your fingernails to prevent the virus from getting into your body. Do not shake hands and hug people for now. Do not share personal items. Cover your mouth and nose when you cough and sneeze.
One of the hardest things to do, actually, sticking to these protocols. But I'll tell you one place where those protocols will not be ignored, and that's at the big event tomorrow at Bayview Village Atomic Junction. Burn It On Music Group and McDan Group of Companies bring us the Angloga Junction 1-year anniversary. It's a virtual concert, so, we're observing the protocols, but come and experience history with 3 different stages and 1 extraordinary performer. One God.
Thank you for that.
Indeed. Now, let's Charlie, round of applause for the big performance this weekend. That's right. Look, never before heard renditions of all of your favorite songs will be performed this Saturday by Stonebwoy himself for a limited VIP experience. Here's the number: 054 54 777. Miss it then: 054 54 777. Call them, make your reservations, or just go to ticketmiller.com and they will stream live at 30 Ghana cedis only. This show is sponsored by Adum TV, Joy Prime, Joy FM, Hits FM, and Adum FM. And all COVID protocols will be observed.
And talking about live streams, if you want to have a very good feel of that concert, how about having it on an HD TV? Because you get it in clearer and brighter high definition quality, which is 5 times better than standard definition. So get the new HD Plus decoder today from the nearest authorized dealer or any Electroland showroom nationwide and enjoy the feely experience on your HD TV like never before. Visit www.ht-plus.com.gh or call 0242 439872 for more details.
All right. So, Stonebwoys. Stonebwoys here. We're so excited already. We've seen eyes peeping through our production glass. Everybody wants to catch a glimpse of the one God himself.
Yes,
thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you too.
How's the
for
family?
having me. The family is good. Everybody's fine. We're grateful for life.
But Kojo, he walked in with a newspaper, reading, looking all serious, and I was wondering what's happening here.
He was very concerned about one particular story.
The 170 million euros Ghana Development Bank, Stonebwoy. What's happening there? You want to go and work there, or you're doing some
on the board of directors,
or you'll be an ambassador for them.
I'm readily available to use my premises and offices, so whatever they want me to do. I want to work.
You want to work?
I want to work. I need a 9 to 5.
You need which one?
What? I need a 9 to 5 now.
Okay, we do what? A 5 a.m. to what?
5 a.m. to what? 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Okay. Maybe you should
come and join us.
Come and join us.
No. I want that office. Here, I'm already in the media. We are all in the media space, We have to double the incomes. So
you want to branch into banking.
You see, I think I hate that story. Is it?
I
was reading it.
What do you think?
Yeah, you guys, go for it again.
I love to read these ones to know what's going on because most often you'd hardly, and especially in these times where social media has taken over everything, you rather see headlines popping up and that too. You hardly pick up, something like a graphic to read. And I've been a fan of graphics from time, so I'd love to know what Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, Minister of Finance, and when I see Mr. Honorable Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah, and it inspires me to want to become
a politician one day.
MP for Ashaiman, maybe.
Boy for president.
Not a politician, but I always say that you have to attain of a certain levels to be able to get into offices like this. And here in Ghana, you can hardly do that on your own as an independent candidate. We can count the number of independent candidates that we have here in Parliament. It's equal to 0. So you will be forced to either go left or go right if you want to attain a certain office to be able to continue to offer your services to
if
the
you
people
had to
of
choose,
Ghana.
Would you like to go left or right, NPP or NDC?
I'd love to stay in between still, you feel me, because I know how sensitive that area is, and for the foundation that I've built over the years with the people that I've come this far with, I might disseminate. So they should just employ me in the offices. It's not a problem. It's not about the political divide. I think I'm a unifier, so I can remain as such and still, this one, if I take 100 million for inside,
from the 500,
I will be fine. Ashama youth, everybody go chill. I go stand the motor with I go dash them. With the one to man find yes, we need
Let's talk about. By the way, if you just joined us, we're with Stonebwoy, and we're getting ready for a big weekend.
True.
At Atomic Junction. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
But since we have you, let's just chat. I mean, let's talk about Ashaiman.
Yeah.
Your career has taken you around the world, but you have never strayed from Ashaiman. Tell us about that connection.
Thank you very much. Like we began saying, and I was asked if I had any political ambition. I think Ashaiman is my calling. Not only Ashaiman, but charity begins at home, and you can only start from somewhere to grow it. And I think I've begun with somehow in my own ways, but I have not finished with Ashaiman to even want to move out yet, and there's so much to do as well. So for me and Ashaiman, I'm really thankful for the support they've given me over the time. I'm like a beacon of hope to the youth over there, and even to the youth in the world. And you guys know I have an event that I do every year. I am the one who brought that event so that we can change the image of Ashaiman, and we have. Honestly, because it used to be known for all the social vices, all the bad names. But for a very long time now, Ashaiman has been very, very, very peaceful. I mean, we had 1 and 2 issues during the election time, and but it wasn't as tense as it used to be, because I went there, I voted. I mean, we're all seeing. So I do the Ashaiman to the World concert, which is a charity concert. Actually, and a brainchild of the Livingston Foundation, which I never really get to loud up, and I have a store over there. Proceeds also go to fixing things, because anytime I go into the place, you have to sort, or you have to move things. And I was speaking with a friend of mine about the prison reform stuff as well, and how's it called? I need to finish that meeting, because we're looking to see if we can put up an office over there as well to help people who don't have any legal help like that, you feel me, because there's legal aid going on, and we just want to partner with them, because there are a lot of youth over there who are in the wrong places, so that's one of my things as well to do. And talking about the concerts tomorrow, in line with what I've always been doing, starting from Ashaiman. Last year, the COVID time, we did a skill training where I solely did that. We trained a few people to, to make some stuff. The Livingston Foundation did that, and I'm proud to say that there are few people who have established their own product and are selling out of just one time skill training that was done, to help them have something to do with their hands. So when it comes to me and Ashaiman, I think I'm doing the most I can to start with from home, and the event that's coming on tomorrow as well. Trust me, proceeds are going to be used to. And I need to check this one. And let you guys
you're going to
so many things, to assist I'm going to use proceeds from that for my foundation to develop foundation with some developmental works in Angloga, because the album is actually called Angloga Junction.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've identified a few schools over there that we want to use through the Livingston Foundation, raising funds off of this concert to also go and give them some basic amenities and provide them with books on the new GS curriculum, which they haven't even received yet. So me, this is my life basically. As I see me on TV and jumping ups and down, this is what I believe that my calling is, and I do the most I can to always get going.
So you believe in serving society. Apart from giving us good music, you think that the proceeds of your music should also go a long way in transforming the lives of people.
Yeah. Although it's not coming in as it's supposed to be, because honestly, we don't have it. Our system is not really set like that for us to be making the returns that we're supposed to on our creativity.
And I think we'll take the opportunity to talk a bit about the music industry in a moment. But you mentioned the youth several times, when you were talking about all the things that you are that you care about. Right now, there's Fix the Country going on social media, big movement. Are you part of the movement?
We are all part of the movement. Ghana is part of the movement. We are indeed supposed to be a part of the movement to continue to fix our nation, Ghana. So I am.
Everybody has a concern. Everybody has something that they want to see fixed. What are your concerns? What do you want to see fixed?
Immediately, I think that first thing first, without health, we can't do, when we're not alive, when we're not fit, we can't achieve the other things. So for me, I think the health concerns are my top priority. When you see some hospitals, the people need health care in a lot of rural areas, not even in the cities and stuff. There are so many things going on in the health department that need attention and needs people to actually do what they really are there to do, and not to watch it deteriorate. The other time, a picture emerged of one unit of the Kolebu teaching hospital, and for a teaching hospital, and I feel like it's a thing that raises concern. So for me, the health department and the health issues are top priority for me, and then we go to education from there.
Now, so many other public figures and celebrities have added their voice to the Fix the Country movement, but some of them are very unhappy about how the authorities or some of the people in authority have responded. What's your take on some of the responses that have come from people who are in government?
Yeah, some of the responses we all have heard, and sometimes you want to understand them some more, because some of those honorable people in special positions who are supposed to deliver, when they say some things, we want to understand why they're saying it that way, and especially if it comes as harsh and it comes as disheartening, we really want to know why, because I believe that they're there for the right reason, and they know even better than we do, and they're supposed to know better than we do as lay people, because they must have the qualification and what it takes to be in that post. So when there's a concern is raised and they answer us in a certain manner, bro, sometimes you just think and you realize that but this man why he go say something like this? It plays on our minds, you know. So we just need like better explanations to some of the things, and reality on the ground will actually attest to the fact, you know, when they tell us some of these reasons.
So you think they should explain themselves when they say fix yourselves?
Exactly. I answered this the other time. Fixing ourselves is very, very, very important. But I do not see how that counters fixing a country. That, okay, before a country is fixed, you have to fix yourself first. Okay, then, if we're buying that idea first and foremost, then I think they should fix themselves also in the positions that they sit, because that comes with it as well. So when you say it that way, it might sound insulting to them. So I believe it's not a counter at all. Fixing a country is different from fixing yours. Both things are very important stuff that needs to be fixed. So you don't counter one with the other. It's not a good response to counter one with the other.
I get that. I get you.
You know.
Now, that's not the only thing you've been commenting on social media. We know that since journalist Caleb Kuda, suffered an attack at the hands of the national security, you said something about that as well. Yeah, what were your views on that?
I mean, I didn't come public with it, but we've all heard, and I've discussed stuff with them. You know, sometimes me, all I know is that every time I say that the leaders and the big people in the big places, they are not, excuse me to say, they are not stupid, they are not fools. And they are there because I believe that at least once upon a time, it was in their wildest wishes to get something fixed and get something done for the betterment of society and country at large. So when things turn out to be this way, it's really sad. You know, it's really sad, and it's obvious. We all don't really like what it is. But eventually, I think that it was born out of the fact that I didn't too pay attention to that, but they said we couldn't do a demonstration, right? And that's how come they followed that. But now I think I read in the news that it's been allowed to happen. So, you know.
No, that demonstration, I think the courts will decide how that should unfold.
Yes, well, the courts will decide, but they've resorted to virtual demonstrations, which they're allowed to.
Yes.
And so at a certain time of the day, you know, they come out and while you're driving, while you're walking, the clothes that you wear is indicative of the fact that you're unhappy about things that are happening in the country. So that's what is happening now.
Do you know what? We want to learn about what's happening this weekend, but how can we have Stonebwoy without any Stonebwoy music? Impossible. Let's let our hair down. At least my hair is longer like yours. Let's let it down. Winston, you are not included.
Let's let it down.
No, I've decided to. No, this is my hairstyle. Don't
Winston, you are not included.
No,
you can't let your hair down unless it's your armpit hair. Stonebwoy.
Joy 99.7 FM.
On God.
Captivate me, you dey calculate me, you dey saturate me. Oh my girl, you activate me, you dey calculate me, you dey activate me, you activate me. Woman, they got a back a very big everything. Take over the thing, front page magazine. You feel know you are the girl I'm a Woman, they got a back a very big everything. You make a Batman one do the thing. Long time you are the woman of the two, one call of the up and I get the vibe thing. Me, I get the vibe thing. My baby vibe. I tell you this one be the vibe. Every woman is a superwoman. Every woman is a champion. We know be nobody. If them know they our body. Yeah. Aye. Chaka baby, do I'm soko baby. We no go hear nobody. What the can I no more? Messi see my soul at the lumba. We be down till November.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Other me straight, so I give me sugar. Oh na na na. Stonebwoy, you hear me tell them say continue to do your wine.
Last.
Flex your body, my girl, no one can stop the shine. I see they do, I'm so, you know, do no crime. And whenever you hear this, you will better waste no time. Waste no time, yo. Why, Jack? You know we come from far, we don't wash nobody. Hustle for the money, work for the money. I see they pray for the money, die for the money. Don't forget to banana. I see they shake your back for the banana. They rise up the man them banana. Buy one get one free for the anana. Oh right, hey Billy man, we are the girl them sugar. Same time and the girl them banana. We are the girl them sugar. Same time and the girl them banana. We are the girl them sugar. Same time and the girl them banana. The girl them sugar. Same time and the girl them banana. Breezy. I just
Entirely look on the body. Me set a be a hot fire day. Baby, I know you hire me, so you can't tire me. From Accra to Miami. Yeah, faster, she said do me faster. Me go my shot the kum call me master. Can't just swim me dollar on a belly dancer. And go away without no answer. That one your name longer. Me have some for you girl. Longer, better than the ordinary. Stronger, it a go spice up your life. Make you wanna be my wife. No guy can make you feel like hunger. And if you pre, take off of the
we gon' make them dance again. Situation they get it critical. Pressure they over minimal. And they feel it cynical. She no be me be principal. Oh yo yo. One very beautiful sabbatical. As I they listen to some classical. This back I see the physical.
Stonebwoy.
Big man
Boy, Charlie. It's good to
Big
have you.
man.
It's good to have you on the show. And tomorrow you're going to be busy because you've put together this rather special event. So it's Anloga Junction, the 1 year anniversary.
But how did you pronounce that again?
Anloga Junction.
How would you
be
pronounce
marking my ever in this house, eh?
Amaraga Junction.
I guess
But I don't understand. That's how it
No, I just
sounded.
wanted to. I've been teaching him. I wanted to be sure he's learning.
Oh, how you?
Oh, but yeah, by sound. That's the way to pronounce
But I no
it.
fear what I fear no way.
Easy.
I just mania ball,
Yeah,
no
now you're
send
just
me
showing off.
no.
Should I speak French?
Mon ami, en ces moments, tu peux parler français.
Tout in case to go
J'ai pas de
fit,
problème avec.
to go fitter,
Please, don't be like my
intimidater moi.
friend, the late astonished.
No.
He's done with his French.
Listen. Stonebwoy is doing something very special tomorrow at Bayview Village. It's the 1 year anniversary of the virtual, and it's a virtual concert. The 1 year anniversary of Anloga Junction. Now, this time I didn't say it well.
He has forced you to not.
Anloga Junction, yeah, do. All right. So the first thing I noticed about it is that this is actually a collabo. right?
Yep.
So it's Benetton Music Group and MacDan Group of companies.
Yep.
Tell me, how did that come about?
How do I even start it? We all know, I mean, Ghana knows MacDan Group of companies, and the boss himself, Mr. MacDan Macaulay, is somebody we all admire. So in a conversation with him once and twice, you know, he's like, I want to do something to help, but how can we work? How can we do? Because we always hear you guys say corporate Ghana is not doing the most to support the creative arts and here and there. And I'm like, it's true, because even us, we do not, you know, some of us have one or two going on for us, like we're tailored in a manner, you know, but we understand that it is not, you guys don't see it lucrative enough as the businesses that you run to, you know, invest in it heavily, or to even see that it requires an amount investment to grow the whole stuff. So when he expressed interest, I'm like, okay, Daddy, I'll meet you up. And then we met. I told him, this is what I'm doing, explained it to him, showed him what I got to show him, and it's like, oh, that's nice. It will surely be of support, you know, for this one. So we came together on a business form, and he's a headline sponsor for the show, you know, and this tells you that I know and trust that the corporate world, I believe that are not like distancing themselves from us, but we want them to also open up their doors so that we can partner, collaborate, because from a business perspective, you guys know, and we all know that entertainment and creative arts brings in tons and tons and tons for some of the nations we know in the world.
Exactly.
And we have to harness our own and take it to the level. But unfortunately, it is not as it is here. And my brother was saying earlier that it's like the system is dull, like nothing is going. I'm like, yeah, it's COVID anyway.
Let me actually put it in my own words, Stonebwoy. See, the point is, and yeah, I was saying that because it looks like over the past 2-3 months, 4 months, it's only Stonebwoy and 1 or 2 persons you hear coming out with music. I like music. I like Ghanaian music.
Yeah.
And apart from hearing of Jackie's Forever, it's you are here coming out with songs. I'm asking, what's happening to the industry? How come all the big guys we knew are no longer producing? You're with them. Maybe you would know.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It's not easy at all. Like, you know, there is a need for, like, support as well. Not support us in charitable support or charity, but there's a need for collaboration, actually. That understanding where we have to also consider the form or the sort of business that the show is. I mean, the showbiz, the sort of business that the show is. It's not like putting 2 CD into some real estate or something and getting monies back. So I think the business world here in Ghana doesn't see it viable because it doesn't maybe use the, you know, the regular business principles that somebody will apply when they know they're buying and selling and all of that. You know, it's deeper. And I think we also, first and foremost, once they open their doors and they're ready, some of us are willing to get closer to them, you know, break it down so that we seek for their collaboration, and we will be able to see a lot more of us going, you know, higher every time, because Ghana needs to be represented well in you know, when it comes to entertainment on the African continent. And you find out that most of the top artists here in Ghana are all independent artists who invest their blood, sweat, and tears into the thing to see it grow. And unfortunately, it doesn't wire back the same way it does. So would you not lose hopes? You lose hopes, you know. So you find us going, and then all of a sudden, oh, where is he? We don't hear from him anymore. Bro, he's actually recording anyway, but he's managing the small he's making and investing in family and something that will sustain him, instead of putting all those monies into the events, the productions, making sure the world is seeing the promotions. And that's the bare truth.
You know, I think it's an important call you're making. You know, that music is business, so it should attract business people.
Exactly.
You know, and if maybe there is a challenge when it comes to converting it into profit, nobody is better at that than a business person.
Exactly.
So your creative mind and the business mind come together, and that should yield a very lucrative music industry. Tell us about the details of tomorrow. What
Thank
can
you
we look
very
out
much.
for?
So tomorrow, basically, Angloga Junction is one of my biggest albums yet. It attained heights, that I can take a whole day mentioning. Top, one of the topmost albums in Africa right now. And COVID actually has disrupted a lot of things. So when we do find time, and that's when we can, we make sure we unveil part of the master plans that we have for that album. And this is actually one of it. It's a year we're putting together mad stage, like proper production stuff that I can't wait for Ghana to witness tomorrow, to know that we're ready to compete on international standards, irrespective of how little, supports are coming in. But I'll also big up Magdan, big up Techno, big up Big Boss, big ups to Bayview. Everybody on that bill is actually lending huge support to make sure that we continue to grow this. Kojo Entry is on there, my own legend, is like a godfather to me, big respect to the Ghana police, the authorities. I mean, we're taking into consideration the protocols, and rest assured, we're only admitting limited numbers. And trust me, there's no violation of any stuff in there. We're going to be streaming virtually, but we want to give opportunity to some of these business corporates, gurus, to sit in the auditorium, with all the protocols considered, and observe some of these things. Probably that's where they can appreciate it the more. So seating is limited, but it's open to all. So you can just call these numbers and get the information. Today is the last day. It's almost sold out at seating. So please come through. Let's get this done. A few of my friends are going to be there, so you don't know. Probably your favorite artist is going to be passing through to show support and love and that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
And all these things, surprises as well. I can't.
Oh, I was going to
release,
ask one name if you tell me whether he will be there.
Okay.
Sarkodie.
That's surprise. Part of the surprise. We can't
Fingers crossed.
I want to be surprised when I get
I
there.
want to be surprised too.
You will definitely.
Yeah. It's going to be an amazing evening. You have to be there. It all starts at 6 p.m. and you can enjoy the live streaming when you go to ticketmiller.com. Okay, 30 Ghana. That's it.
Exactly.
And you can be part of this historic.
Let me make a promise.
And when you call the numbers as well, you're gonna get your passes and
Absolutely.
tickets,
Let me give you that number right now. Okay, 054 54 777 77. 054 54 777 77.
Yeah, so for all of you who have believed Kojo's narrative that I do not know how to dance,
Which is a fact.
I am going to
fact of
and I
life.
have told you that when I
So
was
it
at
is a
Labadi,
fact of life.
when I was at Labadi, I was dancing, everybody was surprised. Come there, I will show you.
Yeah,
That's
for
a fact
somebody-
of life.
for
We'll be
somebody
there, we'll be
to-
watching.
I will show
for
you.
somebody to buy ticket and come and watch Stonebwoy, and then they get to Winston.
Dancing very well.
Oh my dear.
Yeah,
boy.
and I'm gonna be giving some products from Techno Mobile as well.
Fantastic.
And shout outs to Imesco Ghana as well for coming on board. So it's just gonna be like a lit, something,
Oh, man.
for a Saturday. Just come chill. All my workers pass through. This was supposed to be done on the 1st of May actually to celebrate workers as well and all, but we're still in May. So
We are.
I implore everybody to pass through. All the Joy FM listeners, church listeners, make sure you guys roll through. Come support the youth. I know most of the listeners of Joy are our top people, and they'll be like, "Oh, we're moody here," but
They are
rest
all
assured,
Stonebwoy fans.
you
Don't
know.
be deceived. They are all Stonebwoy
But
fans.
Stonebwoy has to do a freestyle before he goes.
Straight.
This morning,
So
see my voice is really-
DJ Wobeti and
DJ Wobeti is on
Stonebwoy
standby.
collaboration, and I'm also saying.
Some freestyles.
Let's end the show with it. Thank you all for listening. It's been a fantastic week. Have a great weekend. We leave you in the hands of DJ Wobeti and One God.
Boom. Hey, yo, if a party, we a do it well, papa. We no look nobody face, no, papa. Clean under, papa, my waist a lay down, copper. Man, a ragamuffin, not a rapper. Check my settings.
can't find a iOS. My ratings stronger than SOS. And y'all fly over for the same old flex. And at that time make a next man vex. Because me do me work. Clean up all the dirt. I no chicken, I no jerking up. Just I do me work. People dead. Yo, you guys have to give me some water. I'm choking already. Like it's too early in the morning. I need to warm up. I'll get you the water. But tomorrow, definitely. You guys know you're gonna get it from me. This is nothing to say.
We
It's
cannot wait.
You guys
We
know.
cannot
So come
wait.
through. Trust me. All your favorite songs. 3 big bad stages supported proudly by legendary Kojo Entry as well. So you guys know I'm super excited. Many more surprises from top Ghana artists, and make sure today is the last day to cop and grab a pass. I'm inviting all my cherished people that I can't even call on phone and I can call, come out there. Let's continue to make the entertainment industry vibrant.
Nice
Thank
one.
you.
And it's a wrap. It's 10 o'clock. Here are the headlines.
Coming up, the opposition NDC has put forward 6 counter-proposals for electoral reforms ahead of the 2024 polls. This follows the party's outright rejection of the proposals adopted by IPAC to, among others, close polls at 3 p.m. instead of 5 p.m. Here is Director of Elections for the NDC, Elvis Ifri Ankra.
That the EC adopts an equitable voting formula for political parties in IPAC deliberations based on their representation